Hello, 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 hello. I've had linked into this as well now. So I better watch what I'm saying now. You can probably hear that fan moving away. About cactuses today as well. Something about cactuses I've always liked. Guess it's a low maintenance and all that stuff. Is that clogging? I know it is. There's nobody on yet. There's normally people on. There we go. There's three people now. It takes. I think I'm about 30 seconds behind you guys, if you know what I mean. Just make a wee video. Done. Food. Download, share, export project. Where am I going? Save video. Yeah. Quite a weird day today, actually, out and about. But aye. So there's his chats. There's the chats there. All right, James. See, it was wee Stacey that taught me that having that in front of you, like you're like, as if it's. Aye. So what you do is you put it to the side. There we go. Pringles. Seaweed flavour. I'll try them when it's a bit busier, like. Be good to get back to the Rangers at the weekend, wasn't it? That's Scotland. I'm still buzzing from the Scotland result. That was just mental, wasn't it? It was. It gives you such a lift, such a lift. And the Rangers, we can get a boost from that. Rangers, I mean, I'm sure Danny Rollo used that as a, just use it for his. See, I'm still learning all this. Danny Rollo used it as inspiration. Every team from Ayr United to Stranraer to Aberdeen to everyone and every under 12s, they'll all use it as an inspiration. Look, if these guys can do it, and all that. It's I see, I'm still trying to find my feet with all this. Right. There's only so often you can see I'm trying to find my feet in the winter. Only so often you can see. Right. These lights are only a 10. I may actually get another one for the other side. Look, that's getting a bit too professional, though, isn't it? Let's see if I switch that off. See if it comes across like that. It just isn't. It does make a difference, doesn't it? It does. If it was just a bit higher. See, I think I can actually. Wait a minute, let me see something. Right, I can actually buy an extension for that. Right, that's tomorrow's project. Go and buy an extension for that light, so it's up a bit higher. I was talking to Steven Spielberg here, isn't I, man? But Rangers and Saturday, can't wait for that one. Back to Ibrox and all that stuff. Yeah, back to Ibrox. And the place will get a lift. The place will get a lift. And I'm just going to view this on LinkedIn. See me live on LinkedIn. There you go. I'm live on LinkedIn. There we go. God, LinkedIn. A lot of people slate LinkedIn, but I'll tell you something. It got me a lot of jobs. A lot of good agents out there. A lot of them. They're good people. Get us all jobs off. All that stuff. Yeah. There we go. Still, see that light's catching my eyes. Still getting used to this stuff. The movie was spotted too. Right, I'm just give me a second. I don't like I say I don't like doing this when people are commenting and doing that. I'm about to post a video just of food I've bought today. Right. Today's food. Okay, there we go. There you go. Reels all share, right? Anyway, there it's uploading. Alright, so how's everyone doing? Hello, hello. There's Nori as usual. You saw talking work. This is the first time in 20 years that I've not put air conditioning on. See this light? It's actually bugging me now. But that's the first time in 20 years I've never ever had the air conditioner on in the house once today. Hi. Once today. It's mental. Mental. Right, let me go and find something. Is there anything in here? Let me think. There'll be stuff. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hey, come on. Well done, Stacey. Can't scratch Paul. Right. That's better. Well done, Stacey. It's not been so male. Class. Aye. We could do with doing that to somebody, couldn't we? Really, really could do it. It would give us such as confidence. What time is it? It's 19:30. Half seven. Half seven, yeah. See, I just out the back because out it's the back garden thing, man. I was like, wow, I mean, it's not cold, but if I was going out in the motorbike, I'd need to put a hoodie on or that Rangers top I had on the day. Yeah, that was. I've never known that unless it's raining. But it's not raining. I was like, wow, this is mental, man. But Rangers are. I like Danny Rowe. His chat about what was the chap's name? The set piece guy. He was heavily involved in the recruitment of him. So that's a good sign. That's a very good sign, actually. Oh yeah. I also bought cactuses today. 3 cactuses. God, my life's interesting, isn't it? Quite like cactuses. But aye. Right, check my new Instagram video. It's on my personal page. You'll see it. Quite funny, actually. But let me see. Where's my? I'm just charging up my. Wait, where is that? Where can I need to charge my phone actually, so just give me a wee minute. Monday I've got to go and sit at the house. What's the day today? Monday the house is sold, the new owners move in. Thank God. Yeah. I was going to use a background there. Use a tie. Right, which is left and which is. I should buy a tie charger, even though I've got 6 million, I'm kicking about the house. Just get this. That's that right. Phone charged. Boom. There we go. That's that charging. Right, there we go, Stacey. You've got it right. Put the thing up high, and I just have. It'd be good to get back to Ibrox and all that. The kickoff will be. What time will it be? At my time, 10 at night on a Saturday. So, Pringles. Right, here we go. Watch this, Ian. Seaweed flavoured Pringles. I've never tried these before, so here goes. Oh, it smells at the beach. You're all right. You're actually all right. All right. Anyway, we're not here to watch me eat. I mean, the question is going to ask what flavour did it taste like? That's it. It's hard to say, really. It's not a strong one of that, but I think I was eating stuff like that. One of my back teeth got a hole in it. So you got to hoof out all the food that gets gathered in there. Yeah, what else? See, I'm still me. Right, okay. There we go. Aye. So what do you think the score's going to be tonight? Tonight, the other night. That hamster's making a noise, a racket. I keep forgetting there's a hamster in here as well. My daughter bought a hamster, but she doesn't like it in her bedroom because it makes a noise while you look. What do you expect? You get 5 cats kicking about. No, and I like. We definitely need to go for Gogic over at St Mirren. We need to go for him and the young boy Stuart in it over at Kilmarnock, like local boy. I mean, somebody said he's one of them. It doesn't matter if he's one of them or not. We've plenty of people that are one of them. Those Pringles are nice, by the way. The wife. What you eat? It's funny. But good to get back to Ibrox, and you've got Tottenham Arsenal the weekend. I was watching Sky Sports News there. They think the Tottenham Arsenal game is the biggest derby in the world. Don't get me wrong, it's big. The biggest derby in the world is the Hawker River Plate, by far. I know a lot of Rangers fans. I mean, if it was Rangers Celtic, it's not. And there's a lot of derbies that we don't know, you don't reckon. Portsmouth and Southampton don't like each other. Millwall, West Ham, that's real, that's evil. That's evil. You know, but Portsmouth and Southampton, they do not like each other at all. Plymouth, Exeter. I mean, there's derbies all over the world, little derbies of maybe like the German third division that we'll never hear about, that they just absolutely hate each other. But Tottenham Arsenal is not the biggest in the world by, is it top 10? Who knows? But it's certainly a big game. It's a game I look forward to. And I think it's Arsenal are my English team. Don't get me wrong, I don't lose sleep if they lose, but they're certainly who I like watching. You know, I went to a lot of the games at Highbury. I used to love going to Highbury, man. Highbury's it was a brilliant old stadium. You know, it's a lot of good pubs around it as well. It still will be the same pubs as Plimsoll Arms. I remember being in there one night when we played Millwall in an FA Cup, and Millwall tried to drive a car into the pub. But anyway, that was early opening. Millwall fans are a different breed altogether, aren't they? So who's all dogging work right now? Who's all skiving work with headphones on watching this? Excuse me. Excuse me. I've got to put the comments on. Let's see, I'm still finding my feet with all this. Well, I'll do that for the moment. Keep actually a wee tabs at work, I think. But yeah. The cats have been fighting all day. But there's two cats all of a sudden don't like me, man. Parents are working from home, definitely. That's it. Stay sick, that's it. Excuse me. But yeah, this is a bit. I've in the 20 odd years I've been out here, I've never ever known or not known putting air conditioning on ever. You know, and that when I did that first good morning post this morning, that was like 9:30 in the morning, and normally, like the sun comes up about 6:45 here in the morning, and by 7:15, it's warm. You know, but that was 9:30 this morning. So this is I'm outside. I made my coffee. But outside, I thought this is cold. You know. Trauma therapy, all right. Well, I hope you're sticking in there, Nori. Aye, no nice to hear when people are. Aye, you stick in there, Nori. Hope listening to me waffle on and reading the pages and all the Rangers stuff online, brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching the stuff from pubs and all that around, you know, the Scotland game and at Hampden, like you saw. What's his name? Scottish Man in a Van. That's one of my favourite Facebook pages. I really enjoy watching his stuff. You know, he's exceptionally, his videos from around Scotland are brilliant. And said he should go to the States and just hire out a mini, you know, one of those Winnebagos and drive around the States, you know. I'm trying to think. The thing is, when the World Cup's on, the games will be starting at like, for me, we're like 12 hours behind the States or ahead. But the games will be like 8, 9, 10 in the morning, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the morning. Ibrox Radio are absolutely brilliant. Go follow Ibrox. Thank you. That's nice you say that. Ibrox Radio is brilliant. He's a great guy, man. Really knowledgeable as well. Gets the chat going. You know, he's been on here a couple of once. He's been on talking about Rangers, but yeah. Like when I have somebody else on, I'm always scripted, but I just come on now because I was sitting there. It's what time's that? 20 to 8 at night, and I'll just go on and waffle. You know, don't get. There's only 21 people on, which is fine. It's nice. Anyone's going to pay attention to me, but and it is a Thursday afternoon for you guys, so it's kind of like whatever, you know. What you get. Yeah, I find it. I just that Stealth Gary, my guy that helps me in the background, he always says I seem to always have something to say, whether it's a lot of knickers or not. But yeah, because it's not easy to do, and a lot of people can't do this. Because I know there's plenty of people on the page that have got great knowledge, way beyond me, and I've asked them a few times to come on, and nah, it's not for me, and it isn't. It's not for everyone. You know, it's not easy to do. Yeah, and I did another update today on life in Thailand or the travels and all that. It's kind of Evening Stephen. It's about go to my YouTube page, you'll see it. It's just about it's like the backpackers know-alls. You know, like when I was in the local last night with my mate Brian, we were kind of talking and all that. And Brian's retired, he's in his 70s, and he was saying, I mean, Brian's been here longer than me. And he was a gaffer here at a workshop just literally around the corner for 20 years. He's from Manchester, Man United fan, but moved to Australia. I think it was 1982, he said last night. And he's been working here, I think, 25 years, or he's retired here now. And we both said, we've not got a clue about this place, you know, and in a good way. It can just surprise you all the time. You know, but yeah, you get these, not so much YouTube, it's TikTok. These kids have been here 5 minutes and are experts in the place. I'm just sitting there cringing watching them. So to be honest, that is episode 2 of my life in Thailand, whatever you want to call it. And it is a wee bit moany, but It's just like I'll always say to people, never, ever, ever, ever hire a motorbike, because if you come off that, you have a problem, to say the least. Yeah, yeah, and you have a problem, to say the least, because you just do. Life in Thailand, episode 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see that a hell of a lot of Rangers fans are now back on side with Scotland. Because we should be. It's our country at the end of the day. And the boo thing wasn't as. I think it was over exaggerated. It wasn't as bad as people said, and it was Aberdeen fans in that. But I would bet, if I was a betting man, I would say even now Rangers are probably the majority of Rangers. If there's one team that's got more representation than any other at Hampden or away games, it's Rangers. I bet you our team has the most fans at Scotland games. I would say so. Am I right or wrong there, or am I wishful thinking? You know what I mean? Yeah, but I was good last night, man. I'm still getting used to Windows machines, man. It's just Windows machines are difficult, man. They're difficult. I'm just used to Macs, but I wasn't going to buy a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air. It's because this is the main thing I use it for. It's just live stream and YouTube. Because to earn money on YouTube, you need to have a laptop. You need to do it from a desktop. But yeah, I nearly bought a MacBook Air. Then I thought, don't do that. So I went across the road and bought this Windows. What is it? An Acer Aspire Light 15 for a third of the price to do the same thing. I mean, if I was working, I probably would. I bought the MacBook Air, but anyway, but because I just like Mac stuff. Yeah, I would say in any country. Number one, listen, I've always got to be careful what I say when I'm in Thailand. The people that own the motorbikes, not the guy that rents out to you, but the people above them, they will make you pay for a new one, and you're no getting out of it. You know, you're no getting out of it. Yeah. Oh, they definitely are. I've had three. Yeah, but my phones and my iPad. I'm just pressing them. Oh, Northern Ireland, Italy. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Bosnia is your Eastern European teams. Wales. I mean, it's the old cliche that you've got to be in it to win it. But it'd be great if both of them qualified. That'd be absolutely wonderful if all four nations were there. All four nations, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, don't, and make sure, right, there's a few things. Don't hire a motorbike. Make sure you've got good health insurance. Go to the post office. Actually, the British Post Office is good, but I use AXA. And make sure it's heavy duty. If you get cheap health insurance, it's cheap for a reason. I don't want to tempt fate, but if you have to come back, if you know what I mean, it's 25,000 quid the airlines charge, to repatriate a body. And it's not just that, and also get a rabies shot. Get your rabies shot. You can get them in Boots. I can't remember. They're not expensive, because a lot of people, the tourists, they'll go and see the monkeys and that. And the monkeys, if a monkey tags you, you get a problem, because they carry all sorts of diseases. And you've also got the dogs, the soy dogs, as we call them, the street dogs. They I've never been bitten by any of them, but it's not saying that I never will be, because if yeah, and I think that's the same for any country. That's not just a Thai thing. Have good medical insurance, travel insurance. Another one, there was a chap last night watching on TikTok. He said, I'm packing toilet roll for Thailand because I'm not sure what the toilet roll is like. You're like, number one, we've got a thing called the bum gun. Bum gun, pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, and these TikTokers, the backpackers. I mean, listen, I've got respect for backpackers. That's a big deal. Get on a plane with not much money and go and live in a hostel. What I always find impressive when I watch them, they all stay in these hostels, and none of there doesn't seem to be any thieving going on, and I think that's quite a cool thing. The cat doesn't like me, he's at my feet, so I'm dead scared to move my toes. Yeah, small one. She used to be my best pal, but oh, aye, man, right. Oh, yeah, you can, aye, yeah, yeah. The health, what people don't realise, it's not that people don't realise, but Thailand's, it's not a third world country like people think. That some of the best medical stuff people in the world are here. The thing is, right, this is going to sound really sarcastic, Stephen. The best thing you do is go into Expedia and just type in return to Thailand. My single to come out was, I think, with Emirates I think it was 570, but I added 20 kilos on an extra case because I had, because I was coming out with a load of gear. And I had my golf clubs. The golf clubs are free. So I was able to stick a couple of pairs of trainers in there. 3 pairs of trainers. Trainer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trainers are I've got a thing for trainers, like a lot of blokes have. Had to throw a fair few out, like, before I came. Such as, like, somebody said, put them in eBay. I cannot be bothered. The one thing about these seaweed Pringles, they come back on you, as I've just discovered. Yeah, but flights are expensive. Like, I mean, actually, Stephen, you can get here for, right. Mine was, if I was just carrying normal with Emirates with the 25 kilos in the carry on, it would have been about 570. But that's Glasgow, Dubai, Bangkok. You can get cheaper, but you're going through India and that, and you get like 72 hours in such and such a country. You get it because you do see on Facebook, oh, I can get you cheap flights to Thailand. It's only 300 quid. You're like, well, why? But you're flying Wizz Air and stuff like that, and Ryanair or the other one, the orange one's involved, and all that, and you can have like 12, 13, 14 hour layovers. So yeah, that's what they don't tell you. The one I love is when people say, "Oh, I'll get an upgrade." They fly once a year to Spain, which is a great thing, and they say they got an upgrade. And you're like, "No, you didn't." No, you didn't. If you did, you paid for it. Or they say, "Oh, get into the lounge." Well, you paid to get into the lounge. Like, I'm high up with BA, KLM, and Emirates, and I mean, I'm high up in their point system, like silver, gold, and all that. I get entry into them, but that's years and years and years flying tens of thousands of miles. Kazakhstan outlet, AS News. I worked in Kazakhstan for a few years. I like Kazakhstan, actually. But as Gary said, yeah, just stealth Gary messaging me. With Epsi. Gary again. Okay, I don't know anything about the guy. I'll be a complete liar. I mean, a Kazakhstan outlet. I mean, how reliable is that? But yeah, it's silly season's about to start with the transfer buzzes. I actually love it. I'm very picky about what I put on the page though. Give me a second. Just go to the kitchen and get rid of my grapes. I'm coming back. Yeah. I'm very careful what I put on the page because it comes back and bites you in the bum when it doesn't happen. And I think I've got a fair bit of reputation of being pretty decent with that. I'm going to try that one now. There you go. Okay. Shit. Yeah, but that's £1,000 more than normal class. So I've flown business class with what's it called, Lufthansa. It's not that good. Their business class isn't the best, but I've done that. Yeah. Frankfurt's a big airport. If you see, right, if you're going to Frankfurt, if you're flying through but Frankfurt, you need at least 2.5 hours layover because it's that big. That is fucking massive, man. That airport. So I don't mind it as an airport actually, but it's a big bugger, you know. Aye. No, I've done that. Aye. But excuse me, you can't be Emirates. I'm an Emirates. There's a clock there. 10 to 8. I've went through Frankfurt Law many a time. 10 to 8. So it's getting on a bit. There's not that many people on. I just came on out because I'm semi-bored, I won't lie. But there's no Rangers game coming up. But tomorrow night, I don't know if there'll be any. If anyone wants to be on a podcast tomorrow, I'm more than saying that's Friday. Aye. I might message Ricky, see if he wants me on tomorrow night. But I do like my Friday pint, Saturdays is Rangers Day in it, so it's 10 o'clock tomorrow night, Saturday night. One thing I'm not doing is coming on here with a drink in me, because I can get shut down, when you start swearing and all that, because I don't know if people know the Facebook, the various algorithms will grab you, Aye. If you're on YouTube, I'm just going to look at how my beautiful self on YouTube. People, top fans. So I would really like it if you did follow my YouTube. You can see it's at Frankie Gers, as you see there in the ticker. That's my thingamajig on YouTube. I think it says Frankie Talks. I took the Rangers picture up. Wait a minute. I took the Rangers picture off it. I just thought I better go to put my beautiful face. Aye, that's me. Still got that. I've still got that poster on it, but can you see that? That's me. Well, I'm just going live. That's what it looks like. So is my sound and picture all right? Aye. Is the sound and picture all right? Let's say I think I'm about 30 seconds behind from when I speak till you hear it. But yeah. But on Saturday, let's hope we give somebody an absolute doing, man. Let's hope we give somebody an absolute doing. See, I'm trying to. Let's see, I'm still finding my feet with this. Cinema layout, yeah, this isn't. What the reason that cinema layout doesn't work is because of the camera. Yeah, because Stephen, I was going to get because I think this camera's only 108, 1080. I thought I'll go and get a 4G camera for podcast. There's no reason for a podcast, is there? You know what I mean? Because it's more about what I'm saying rather than what I look like. And you can see my little bits and bobs in the background, but yeah, this is fine. And what's the point in spending £1,000 on a 4K camera? I know I can link my phone up to it, but yeah. What's this to manage the camera? Yeah. Oh no. Nope. 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 Enhance skin appearance. Oh no, I've just put a filter on. Wait a minute, let's see what this does. God no. God no. Aye. Just leave it as it is. I know that's good. It's all right. Like I say, there's no. I might I might buy a microphone, a cheapo microphone, just to just to yeah. Uh, I'm just let's see. I'm still finding my feet with all this, but it seems to be going okay. So you're confident for a win at the weekend, then? Aye. I'm going to yawn in a minute. I can feel it coming. Get my wee. I'm quite chuffed my wee office. But the transfer, like I said, see today, like it says we're after the boy from Kilmarnock. His contract's up at the end of the year with Kilmarnock, so that means we can sign him on a pre-contract on the 1st of January. If I was Rangers, I would just buy him. I would buy him in at the transfer window. All right, we might have to pay a million quid for him, but it'll prove to us what Mr. Kavanagh says that we will improve. So just buy him, and it'll give us a wee bit. Certainly, talking from my point of view, it'll give us a wee bit of confidence. Right, we will. We've got. It'd be good to give them a hiding as well, wouldn't it? I've got no issues with them. They're Livy's Livy. I like wee Martindale. I think he's a good wee guy. He did what he did, but he's what's this? Wait a minute. Okay. I've just done something and I've absolutely no idea how to get rid of it. Okay. Can you see that, what I've just done there? Cancel. Right, I think that's maybe for the... right, I think... Shit. See, I'm still messing about, trying to work out how this StreamYard works. Right, okay. I think I've worked out now how to, if there's three of us on, to make us all three of us look the same, if you know what I mean. Because when we Tammin I think he was on, it was a bit, you know what I mean. What's the temperature now? Where's the weather? Let me see. Aye. Oh crap! Sorry. Yeah, I was just looking at the temperature. The temperature right now is 23 degrees outside. Nice. Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, right, we're doing. I know sometimes I go off on a tangent here, but there we go. Aye, yeah. Yeah, it'd be good if they get at least a goal each stage, wouldn't it? They just, like me and Gary were talking at the weekend, and he just feels, Chermiti especially, he just needs a goal. But thing is, when he scored the other week, we thought, right, okay, that's you, on we go, and it didn't happen. Majowski scored last night, which was good, and his team got humped. So at least he's not in a dry spell, so to speak. Maybe for Rangers he is, but for in general he's not. If you know what I mean, he scored for his national team, so that's good. I'm still trying to find a. There we go. Yes, I mean, you just hope that the two of them to get a goal, and then it just goes. You know, they start to hammer them in. Yeah, but this is not. Again, I'm still trying to. They're still trying to. I'm still trying to find my feet. Right, it's good for the ball to heat though, but it'd be good for the confidence. But those that light's bugging me. I'm sorry. Yeah. The good thing is we're scoring goals though, but at least we're still scoring goals from elsewhere, you know. And the players will be ready to go as well. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be because the set piece specialist. He's been in since Monday, I think. So it'll be interesting to see our free kicks and how we defend them, how we defend our corners, and how we set up for corners and all that. Now, you know, that'd be interesting to see. You know, and the thing is, I think there's still a lot of scarring with Rangers at the moment, and people are still waiting for us to get beat and all that. You know, God, are we going to trip up? Are we going to get beat? Are we, you know? So I am. There is a certain bit of worry about that. But anyway, listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's in the 8 o'clock my time. I've been online quite a bit today doing other stuff as well. I'm going to knock it in the head, all right? There's only 8 people on anyway. So, again, as usual, thank you very much for joining in. And I'll see you about. I'll be online on the as and you know, Facebook and all that. So, thank you very much. Cheers and stream.